OMG. Caryn's jailed for 2 years. Caryn stole $1 million. Matt Roloff. Hello viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Scandal, betrayal, and shock are the only words fans could muster after the sensational revelation that Little People, Big World star Caryn Chandler has been sentenced to 2 years in jail following allegations that she stole $1 million tied to Roloff Farms' finances. For years, Caryn was known as Matt Roloff's loyal partner, the woman who stood by him during his divorce from Amy and helped manage the day-to-day operations of the farm. But in a twist that no one saw coming, the same woman who once charmed audiences with her warmth and dedication is now at the center of one of reality TV's most jaw-dropping scandals. Fans who tuned in to watch the Roloff family's journey of love, farming, and family drama could hardly believe their ears when court documents surfaced, showing Caryn facing charges of financial misconduct, fraud, and theft. With a swift trial and damning evidence presented by prosecutors, the judge handed down a stunning 2-year prison sentence. The news sent shockwaves not only through the Roloff family, but across the entire fanbase of the long-running TLC reality series. How did this happen? How did the Roloff's matriarch-in-waiting end up behind bars? And what does this mean for Matt Roloff, the family patriarch who once trusted Caryn with not only his business, but also his heart? To understand the gravity of this scandal, one must revisit Caryn's journey. Caryn Chandler first entered the Roloff family's orbit as a longtime employee of Roloff Farms, serving as the farm's manager for over a decade. She was known as a loyal worker who helped organize pumpkin season, manage operations, and interact with fans who visited the farm. Her transition from staff member to reality TV personality happened gradually, but it wasn't until Matt Roloff's separation and eventual divorce from Amy Roloff that Caryn became a central figure in the family narrative. Viewers watched as Matt and Caryn's romance blossomed, raising eyebrows at first, but eventually gaining acceptance among many fans who admired Caryn's devotion to Matt and her willingness to be part of the Roloff family dynamic. Yet beneath the smiles and the romantic storyline, rumors always circulated that Caryn's motives weren't entirely pure. Critics accused her of being more interested in the Roloff fortune than in Matt himself. Blogs, gossip forums, and fan pages frequently debated whether Caryn was truly in love or simply in it for the lifestyle. Those whispers, once brushed off as jealous chatter, now feel chillingly prophetic. At the heart of Caryn's downfall lies the mysterious disappearance of $1 million tied to Roloff Farms and Matt's personal business ventures. According to the court filings, Caryn was accused of diverting funds, falsifying documents, and using her insider access as Matt's trusted partner to siphon money into personal accounts. The accusations first surfaced when Matt reportedly noticed irregularities in the farm's financial records. Payments weren't adding up, invoices seemed off, and large sums were unaccounted for. At first, Matt thought it was a simple mistake. After all, Roloff Farms had been in operation for decades, and errors were bound to happen in a business of its size. But as the discrepancies grew larger, Matt hired outside auditors to dig deeper. What they uncovered shocked him to his core: a trail of transfers, hidden accounts, and transactions linked directly back to Caryn. When confronted, Caryn allegedly denied the claims, insisting that it was all a misunderstanding. But the paper trail told another story. The evidence was undeniable, and soon law enforcement got involved. For Matt, this wasn't just a financial betrayal, it was personal. He had trusted Caryn with his business, his home, and his future. Fans recall how he once gushed about her support and how she had been his rock through health challenges and family struggles. Sources close to the Roloff patriarch described him as devastated and heartbroken. According to one insider, Matt felt as if the rug was pulled out from under him. He had envisioned a life with Caryn, one where she would step into the role of wife and continue to help him run Roloff Farms as he grew older. Now, instead of planning a wedding or retirement, Matt is left grappling with the emotional wreckage of a relationship shattered by deceit. The Roloff children Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob had mixed feelings about Caryn even before the scandal broke. Some were cordial with her, while others kept their distance, unsure of her role in their father's life. After the revelations, those simmering doubts turned into full-blown anger. Zach Roloff, who has had strained ties with his father in recent years, reportedly said privately that he had never trusted Caryn and now feels vindicated. Tori Roloff, Zach's wife, shared subtle but telling posts on Instagram, hinting at her relief that truth always comes out. Jeremy and Audrey, who left Little People, Big World years ago to pursue their own projects, were equally vocal. Audrey allegedly posted a cryptic Bible verse about greed and betrayal the day after Caryn's sentencing, sparking speculation that it was aimed squarely at her father's disgraced partner. Even Jacob, who has kept his distance from the show and much of the family drama, was said to be shaken by the scandal. While he didn't comment directly, fans noticed he unfollowed Caryn on social media's small but symbolic act. Caryn's trial played out like something straight out of a primetime legal drama. Prosecutors presented meticulous evidence, including bank records, emails, and testimony from financial experts. The narrative painted Caryn as a woman who, over the course of several years, orchestrated a calculated scheme to enrich herself at Matt's expense. Her defense team tried to argue that she was being scapegoated, that Matt had willingly given her access to the funds, and that any financial mismanagement was the result of confusion, not crime. But the jury wasn't convinced. After days of deliberation, the verdict was clear: guilty. The judge, in a stern address, sentenced Caryn to 2 years in prison, describing her actions as a breach of trust of the highest order. The courtroom erupted in gasps, and Matt, sitting in the front row, reportedly lowered his head in disbelief. Life behind prison walls is a far cry from the glamorous reality TV life Caryn once enjoyed. Tabloids have speculated endlessly about her adjustment, with some sources claiming she struggles with isolation while others suggest she is attempting to keep a low profile. Fans, meanwhile, are divided. Some express sympathy, arguing that Caryn is being unfairly demonized, while others feel vindicated, having long believed she was untrustworthy. The scandal couldn't come at a worse time for Roloff Farms. Already grappling with strained family ties, decreased public tours, and questions about the farm's long-term future, Matt must now